Hey there everyone, it is Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Hope everyone's having an excellent week. Obviously, as you can see from the box sitting here, we are about to jump into an unboxing. This is actually something that I already partially unboxed in a previous video. I did an unboxing for The Red Gate of Hungo in Snow by Hiroaki Takahashi. That was from Uniquely Yours Down Under, but I had actually ordered two kits in that purchase. So this is the second kit, still in the box. They shared one box, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that out. I haven't seen it yet. I was very intentional about not revealing it to myself when I did that initial unboxing, and you'll get a little bit of shakes and shimmies here in the camera because Apollo is making his rounds as per usual. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into it. I don't quite want to reveal what it is just yet. I kind of want to get it all laid out, and then we'll talk about what it is. I believe I've already I already took out the kits from this box, so you're not going to see, I don't believe you're going to see the kit or the toolkit that comes with this, but it was a pretty basic toolkit. You had a diamond painting tray, your diamond painting pen, some plates of wax. Oh my gosh, the drills are really jammed in here. Oh my gosh. The plates of wax, and I believe you had some multi-placers in there, and I think it came in like a little cinched, like little baggie, but it was a pretty traditional toolkit. So it had everything you need to complete the canvas. It didn't have any extras, like there weren't any cover minders or washi tape or anything like that. It was just your basic classic toolkit. So this is a canvas that I initially ordered to do for a friend, and I might still do it for her, but it was more of me wanting to see how their rendering looked like. This is a really kind of quintessential diamond painting kit, or a lot of companies have done it at one point or another, and I feel like a lot of diamond painters work on this kit as kind of an advanced, challenging canvas or image. So the image that we're talking about today is Spirit of Flight by Josephine Wall from Uniquely Yours Down Under. So let me see if I can get this straight. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and unroll it off camera and roll it backwards for you so we kind of eliminate some of the, holy moly, this is big. Any rivers, or just that, not rivers necessarily, but just kind of lay it flat. Okay, so that is kind of the best that I was able to do. This is, like I said, 90 by 120, a massive canvas. You might be able to see some extra stuff on the sides here. I'm not sure if Apollo's in frame, but he's trying to be in frame. Go on, buddy, go sit down. I had to get up on a chair to get the tripod that high. So yeah, Spirit of Flight by Josephine Wall. Okay, sorry about that. Hello. I ended up giving him his bone so we could get through this. Poor guy, every time I do a video, I'm like, here's your bone, go sit down and be quiet. So yeah, this is Spirit of Flight by Josephine Wall. Let me go ahead and pull out the little info packet here. My apologies for the crinkling. Okay, so for their version, we're working with 48 colors. Thought it was going to be a lot more than that, but I'm actually okay with that. So 48 colors, beautiful image. It's kind of hard to see some of the detailing without the drills with these white symbols, can make it a little bit difficult to see the detailing, but the rendering looks fairly decent. I'm kind of surprised that the hues are a little bit darker, but maybe that's because I'm used to seeing finishes from Diamond Art Club and Diamond Painting Deutschland. They seem to have had a brighter finish to them, or brighter tone to the colors and how it was rendered. So this is a little bit more deep and dark than I'm used to seeing. But it is a beautiful rendering, beautiful canvas. This is poured glue. It looks like it was so big that they had to use multiple cover papers. Stickiness seems to be there. And symbol clarity looks to be really nice. I'm currently working on a Uniquely Yours Down Under kit. It's that red gate of Hongo and Snow for Summer with the Masters. And I haven't had any issues with symbol clarity. This looks nice and clear. It does look like it's going to be very confetti heavy in certain areas, but I kind of knew that going into it, and that's kind of the nature of these Josephine Wall kits, is the amount of details really high. So I'm really curious to see how they've done the coloring, because like I said, this looks a little bit deeper than I've seen from some other diamond painting companies. So yeah, symbol quality looks good. Stickiness is great. Rendering looks nice. And I'm hoping that the size gives me the detail that I was hoping to get out of it. So I'm not sure when I'll be working on this. It might be quite some time, but it was definitely a canvas that I wanted to check off my my list of, you know, someday I will be able, you know, I'll work on a Josephine Wall. And Diamonds and Washi, Katie over at Diamonds and Washi did a really awesome comparison video. If I can remember to put the link to that in the description, I will, but she did the Diamond Art Club version and the Diamond Painting Deutschland version. I think one of them had 60 something colors, and then the other one had like 200 something colors. So this is even less than both of those, I believe, at 48 colors. So I'm curious to see what kind of detail we'll be able to get out of such a minimal color palette for a Josephine Wall, or for this particular Spirit of Flight. So inside my bag, I got the color chart here, which was really nice. It's some information about the company here. You've got your image here, so I'm gonna probably cut this out and use it as kind of my little walking legend that I can bring around with me. But let's go ahead and dive into the colors here. We have pre-bagged drills. I selected this canvas to come with ABs, so we will have some ABs in here as well. While that is cool, I'm a little bit worried about just my experience with AB selection with that Uniquely Yours Down Under does. They seem to be a little bit heavy-handed with that. So I'm curious to see if this was rendered to have highlights of ABs, or if they just picked an entire color, no matter where it is on the canvas, no matter what it is, it's an AB. Let's find out. So we're just gonna go through these here. I'm probably not going to kit this up today or anytime soon, so a lot of this is going to go back in the baggies. I hope you can see that. Let me check to see how close I need to get. Let me get my chair. Let me hop up on it. Oh my gosh, this is probably a little bit unsafe. So 824, so I need to get right about here. Okay, remember that, Anthony. Get about 6 inches away. Okay, so we've got 824. We have, let's grab a few. 301, it's kind of like that kind of orangey brown. 646, 436, I'm gonna try to keep them with like light colors. 792, another blue. 645, kind of a sagey grayish green. 524, a little bit closer to like a lighter sage. 738. 413, big old bag of gray. I guess we can put these here. 794. 926. We'll put that here. 498. 169. 355. 165. I mentioned in my last Whip and Chat, since we're here talking about it, that I had chipped my tooth. So that Whip and Chat, I finished filming and uploading that yesterday. Not yesterday as in when this is being uploaded, but yesterday as far as filming goes. And the dentist said it was going to be a little while until he could get me in. But they ended up calling me and letting me know that they could get me in this morning, kind of under emergency circumstances. So my tooth is fixed and I don't have my retainer in, so I can talk normally. 3817, 3836, 3831, 598. Put that here, why not? 316, 161, 452, 371, 453, 3858, 939, decent sized bag of that, 801, pretty big bag of those, 3371, looks like we've got a lot of the browns in here, 938, let's move this over here, 3041, 3799, 535, 3750, 931, 3860, 966, ooh, bright orange, 922, 834, 921, big old bag of 902. I really like that red. 3772, 3072, 3024, and we'll save that. 3864, and 3863, and then we've got three colors of AB in this canvas. Go ahead and move this. So without the ABs, you can kind of see that our color palette is more on the muted side, which I think is kind of intentional for this canvas. It looks like we'll probably be working with some of these greens here, and maybe this blue for her skin tone. So a little bit more muted that I've seen from other companies. Let me go ahead and clear out our regular drills from the field here. I'm gonna go ahead and pop those in a bag, and then we'll talk about those ABs and where they go. I wish this would sit down. I'm gonna put the drills over here so that'll sit down. Okay, so we've got the drills out of the way, at least the regular drills. So let's talk about our ABs here. The first of which is gonna be AB 310. So that's a black AB, but as you can see on black, that iridescent AB coating gives a really intense kind of iridescent sheen that's got some pinks, blues, purples, those types of things. So that black can end up having a much different effect as an AB than it would if it was just a plain black drill. So that is going to be all over this canvas. So the symbol's kind of that like slash mark. So it's really just sprinkled everywhere. You've got little patches of it here, kind of all throughout here. Basically anywhere there's a little bit of maybe some background poking through, it's really minimal. There's bigger chunks of it here in this section because it kind of gets a little bit darker. There's some color blocking of it here and here. So we might have some heavier AB shine. Otherwise, it really is just kind of sprinkled throughout the entire canvas, even up here in the bird, up here as well. So because it has been charted to just be kind of scattered everywhere, I will most likely not be using them that much. I will most likely be ordering some regular black ABs. And then once the canvas is complete and I have a clear understanding of, you know, what might be a highlight and what's not a highlight, I might go back through and replace some of the regular black with these black ABs. So something that's been pretty common with me for Uniquely Yours Down Under, like I said, rather than saying, okay, there's some black here, so we're going to give that, the rest will be regular drills, and then we'll do some highlighting here because we want to focus on that. They just pick a color, and no matter where it is on your canvas, it's going to be an AB. It's a really different way of charting than I've seen, or a color selection that I've seen from some other companies, especially Diamond Art Club is very intentional with their AB usage. This seems a little bit like they just pick a color and that's that. So our second one is 47. The color is AB 820. And we don't, like I said, you're not gonna find a normal 820 here. They've just made that whole color ABs regardless of where it goes. And so this is a diamond shape in blue. So we've got some down here. I don't know if you can see that in frame. We have, let's see, some up here in the corner, a few kind of scattered out through here, and a little bit more kind of all through up here in the wings. So that might look, I'm sorry, feathers and wings. So that might look a little bit better since there's not like big swatches of it. It's a little bit more spread out and could be seen as more of a highlight. So I'll probably keep this one. It's not a ton of it. You're looking at 19.92 grams of it. So I'll probably keep that and use that and just keep an eye on it. If it starts to look a little bit haphazard and excessive, then I'll scale back. There's a big patch of it here, or a decent patch of it here, but still not too big. And then our final one is a really small amount. This is 3766, kind of a lighter bluish AB. I believe I have this same AB in the Red Gate of Hongo kit that I'm working on, and this is X. So we're gonna find X in her skin tone here, quite a decent amount in her skin and her face here. Let's see where else. We've got it along here, some in here in her arms. It looks like the majority of it is going to be, it's in her hand here in her face. Probably not. I'll probably omit this too. I think that might throw off the shading and shape here because it's just kind of in her neck, like right here on her jawline, and a couple on her nose. That might look a little bit strange, so I'm going to probably swap this out for a regular AB as well. And then I'm sorry, not a regular AB, regular drill. So I think the only one that I'll probably keep is this blue, because it kind of is following kind of up in here and over there. So I think that might create a nice effect. But having the splotches of it in her face and in her shoulder, I don't think that's going to look very good. There is some down here. I might use it down here. Actually, no, there's not. So yeah, I think it's just kind of hands and face, shoulder. So probably won't use that. I could see myself using some, replacing some regular drills for ABs, depending on what you can see in the frame. There's a big swath of yellow here, and in the original image, it kind of does some blending up into here. So I could see myself using some yellow or even some more of these mustard colors and making those into ABs. This kind of flowy wing piece here, I could see myself incorporating some pink ABs throughout, just doing some highlight maybe in the top sections here. So I think I'll probably dress this up a little bit to add some shimmer and shine. But once again, I think my biggest, not complaint, but the biggest piece of caution I would say for when you're ordering from Uniquely Yours Down Under, at least at this time, is I would suggest not ordering your canvases with ABs because the charting is a little strange and it seems like it's a little bit just picked at random without that intention of, it makes sense to put it here or do some highlighting or some accenting it. It's just kind of like, ABs, here you go. So I would suggest and this is what I would do going forward because their canvases are lovely. Their drill quality is excellent. I'm probably not going to order any more canvases from them with ABs. And if I want to add some highlight to my canvas, I'll go ahead and do it myself in post or look at it as it's charted, like right now, and make some decisions on maybe where I can order some AB drills or crystals or rhinestones from DP with Sparklers and Tmall. So that's probably what I'll do going forward with this company because their AB selection and charting is a little bit wonky. So they did send me a message on social media and email me saying that they are working on that with their manufacturer to make it a little bit more intentional, but I do think that some human eyes need to take a look at these canvases before they decide where the ABs go and then add some extra bags of ABs in addition to the regular drills and let people kind of make some decisions or make some suggestions. I think DIY or Die Moon Shop does that, where they give you everything you need to do it in regular drill or candy drill or whatever, but if they're going to give you some accentuating drills or specialty drills, it's more of a suggestion and recommendation on where to place, but you still have the option. I think that's the ideal way to do it. That way, if you're relying on a manufacturer to make those decisions, you know, maybe they don't have an artistic eye or know where to pick it. So I think giving people both rather than one or the other, I think would be the best bet until they can get some more intentional AB selection or AB placing underway. So that's kind of it. Once again, 90 by 120. This is going to be a very long process, but I'm looking forward to it. I have a 100 by 120 canvas that I'm looking at. Oh, it's 120 by 90. Oh, it's the same size. I have this exact same size for a Paint with Diamonds custom that I'm working on that I'm staring at right now that's hanging. So this is going to be a very long-term project for me. Probably something I won't pick up for at least another year, maybe even longer. So it's going to be hanging up in the closet for quite some time, but I'm looking forward to working on it once I do get to it. Rather than giving this canvas to my friend Dom, I'm going to be working on Zodiac by Alphonse Mucha. That's a much smaller canvas, a lot more approachable, and she seemed to like that artwork a little bit more because she's really into astrology and that type of thing. So I think that canvas speaks to her style a little bit more, but I love this. I think it's gorgeous. I can't wait to see what it looks like with drills on it, and I can't wait to compare it to the finishes that Katie did for Spirit of Flight from Diamond Art Club and Diamond Painting Deutschland, just to see what an even further reduction of colors gives us. So I'm really curious to see what that looks like. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns about this canvas. Need any clarification on anything that we covered, but next time you see this will most likely be in a kitting up in a future video. But thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share this content with friends, family members, or anyone that you think might take value from this content. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and clean. Let me show you that without the glare too. I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, go ahead and get these drills put in a bag, label it, pop it in my drill storage box, and hang this up with some pants hangers. And it won't see the light of day for a little while, but we'll get to it. So thank you again so much. And as always, happy placing. Bye. Bye.